Hello, everybody, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. It is age 14. All of our friends have changed. They're looking older, they're looking different, and I did the impossible last time, kicked the ass of a creature along with Calm. I'm recording this right after, by the way. I genuinely do think that Calm was supposed to die there. I think if we had run away, he would have been screwed, but I don't know. Maybe that's the case? Who knows? But he's alive, and we're alive somehow. So for now, let's just see what everyone wants now that everyone's older. I want to see these new sprites, because I gotta use them for thumbnails. You and an enemy are playing in the garrison yard with sticks, chasing each other around and pretending to be sword fighting. The adults training nearby are patient with you as long as you don't get near the target dummies, but sometimes you stray too close. Watch out, Annie, one of the security personnel calls out as an enemy bumps into her. You kids stay behind the fences, okay? Oh, I love her new look! It's an enemy, she retorts as you both retreat to a safe distance. And then May throws her stick to the ground and pouts. Just because everyone else shortens their name, that doesn't mean I have to do it. I like being an enemy. But having a nickname is kinda cool and mysterious. Like having a call sign, you know? What would you call me, Yabby? What about Nem? Nem tilts her head. Huh, never heard that one before. She mimes swinging a sword a few times. Nem. I like it. Short and punchy, just like me. It's kind of like I'm like an adventurer from a story. Nem picks up her discarded stick. Now, she says, brandishing it at you, prepare to be defeated by the mighty Nem. You spend an hour sparring with Nem in the yard. Oh, I like that new name. Oh, and we got Tang. Tangent looks up from her hollow palm, blinking as her eyes refocus in the middle of the distance, and then on you. Her previously long hair is gone, buzzed close to her scalp. You almost didn't recognize her when you first saw her. You wonder if it was caused by a lab accident or something. Hello, Yabby, she says, already cagey. Did you need something? No, I just came by to say hello. The faintest hint of relief passes across Tang's face. Oh, everybody's problem pointing out her hair. You get the impression that not pressing her on her personal appearance was a wise choice. Oh, well, hello then, Tang replies. She raises her hands as if to push her hair out of her face, but stops when she realizes what she's doing. I'm rather busy at the moment, actually, so if you don't mind, you can take a hint. Alrighty-dighty. Who else we got? Dees! Ooh! I've been foraging a lot, Dees says, hitching his bulging backpack up on his shoulder. There's a lot to eat, if you don't mind eating bugs and mushrooms. I don't mind. Speaking of plants, here you go. Nice! Who else we got? Cal! You don't have anything to say, but I want to talk to you anyway. Oh, I love his hair! You spot Cal kneeling in the dirt, digging up root vegetables and frowning. They're so small this year, he says, holding one up and examining it. Maybe there's just not enough nutrients in the soil. Is it something we're doing wrong? I don't like that because everything has been getting dangerously talking about food and stuff, if that makes sense. Mars scowls over her homework. Oh, she looks so fashionable! Today's biology, she sighs. This is so dumb. There's only one kind of biology I care about, and they don't cover it in school. Well, I found something you might like. Crystal cluster. Nice! I'm glad they still like the same things, otherwise I'd be screwed. Oh, Tammy should be here. God damn it. Alright, what should we do? I'm gonna do more cooking. I want creativity. Help in the kitchens. One of the perks of working in the kitchens is the nearly unlimited access to snacks. For a growing kid like yourself, being able to go into the pantry and grab a handful of taro crackers is even better reward than the kudos. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Lately, though, Antecedent has been snapping at you when she sees you taking food from the pantry. She always apologizes right away, but you get the impression she's not very happy with you. We're running out of food, aren't we? This isn't good. Alright, let's see. 5... Creates duplicates when drawn. Oh, goodness. 5... 5, 5, 2... 1, 1? -2 to neighboring cards. Hey! Draw a card. Draw another card. Oh, we're getting closer. 0. 5. -2. That won't do. There we go. I really need to remember to use those now. Those were very helpful. I would not have been able to do that thing last episode if I hadn't. 100 kudos! It's your birthday! You wake up from a night of blissfully peaceful dreams. No nightmares, no premonitions, just a pleasant feeling of contentment. You stretch your arms over your head, blinking at the watery, quiet sunlight that seeps through the porthole window. Things are always changing on Vertumna, but you can't help but feel like things are changing for yourself, too. Not your body, but your mind, your emotions, your future. 14 is going to be your year. Your parents have been working around the clock since the last attack, trying to get the fields right again in time for this year's planting. Spark snow has already started falling, and every day they come home complaining about having to clear it. They asked you to ping them when you're awake so they can share birthday breakfast in your quarters, instead of sitting shoulder to shoulder with everyone else during breakfast service in the canteen. You fire them a message and lie on your bunk, watching dust motes float lazily in the light. After a minute, there's a knock on the door. It's Auntie Sedent. She sweeps into your room with a bustle of skirts and shawls and sits beside you on your bunk. "Oh, look at you," she says. "Happy birthday, beautiful. 14 years old." She leans in and gives you a motherly kiss on the forehead. It's been years since she took care of you in the children's creche, but all the kids still call her Auntie and think of her as a close relative. Her sweet baking bread smell is still as comforting as it ever was. She sits back and takes one of your hands in both of hers. "Yabby, ever since I held you in my arms as a baby, I knew you were so special, so important. You're becoming a young adult, but I want you to know I will always, always be here for you, just like your mom and dad," she says firmly. "Thanks, Auntie Sedent." She smiles and tucks an unruly lock of hair behind your ear. "I guess you're old enough to call me Aunt Annie now, if you'd like, or even just Anne." "I want to call you Auntie." "No, come on in here," Anne says, spreading her arms wide. "Give us a great big hug." You hug her, enveloping yourself in the warm and familiar softness of her. Over her shoulder, you see Nem standing in the doorway. Well, her hair anyway. She's been growing it out, and there's no hiding it behind a corner. She steps into your quarters. "Happy birthday, bud," she says, bouncing on your bunk. "Way to get older. Enjoy being 2 years older than me for a few months. Thanks." "I thought you were on your way to the med bay," Anne tells her, and Nem shrugs. Anne turns to you. "Annie is supposed to get her menstruation cessation implant today," she says. "Oh, that's such a cool photo." "Mom!" Nem hollers. "Gross! Yabby doesn't want to hear about my period." Anne smiles fondly at her daughter. "It's nothing to be ashamed of, Annie. Getting your period is a beautiful thing. It reminds us that we have the ability to make life. It's a sign you're growing up and becoming an adult and ready to take on the responsibility of taking care of that life." Nem wrinkles her nose and throws herself on your bed. "I'm never making life. Ew! Pass!" "I'm gonna be a little shit. Maybe one day." Nem flushes the same color as her hair. "Oh, no off," she mutters, scratching on her neck. "Don't be weird in front of my mom, Yabby." Nem does look different, in a good way, more grown up. You tell her that her hair is pretty, and she rolls her eyes. "I just forgot to cut it, okay?" she says, avoiding your gaze. Your parents finally arrive, still damp from the fields and bringing in the smell of crisp, tangy snow on their clothes. "Oh, look, birthday visitors," your dad exclaims. "Anne, are you staying for breakfast?" Anne reaches into her bag and brings out a stack of tiffins. "No, thank you, but I brought your order with me from the kitchen, seeing as I was stopping by." She pats your hand one more time. "Happy birthday again, Yabby. You'll always be my baby, even when you're all grown up." "Aw, Auntie." Your mom shakes her head at Anne as Anne and Nem leave. "Oh, Anne," she laughs, sentimental to the core. She starts laying out cutlery for breakfast. "But I don't know how the colony could manage without her in the children's creche," she says, and points a fork at you. "Family is more important than the people that birthed you, Yabby, and don't you forget it." "Yes, ma'am." "It's my birth. I'm all grown up. I'm 14, that means I'm an adult." So that's what I thought when I was 14. Every teenager thinks that they're an adult. Alright, what to do? Let's see. You're heroic, you're still pumped from the last attack. Physical heal by relaxing. Okay, so I'm gonna relax just because I want to get rid of that so we get our toughness back. Let's relax with Dees. I feel like we didn't talk to him very much last time. Relax on the walls. You entertain yourself by throwing snowballs down at people from your hideaway on the top of the wall. It's a lot of fun to watch them whip around, uncertain where snowballs are coming from. You hope your laughter doesn't give it away. Oh, Dees didn't show up. Oh, but I still got friendship with him. Let's forget doing paperwork. There we go. We're a little more relaxed now. Oh, Dees! You catch Dees on the ridge overlooking the wilderness, bobbing his head along to something playing through his hearspeak. He doesn't notice you walk up. He jumps when you tap him on the shoulder and scrambles to turn off his hollow palm. Don't sneak up on me like that, he grumbles, then flops backwards on the grass and looks up at you. Man, I was just getting to the good part of the song. What are you listening to? Dees looks away. Just some old music from Earth. You probably wouldn't like it. Try me. You sit down beside Dees and extend your hand to link your hollow palm. Dees stares at you for a few seconds before pressing his palm to yours, and the music floods your brain through your hearspeak. Dees listens, or takes his hand back and weaves his fingers together timid. I listen to a lot of Earth music, he says. Do you like it? He asks. Oh! Oh, I like it! I love this band! Dees cracks a smile, relieved. Good, he says. It's my favorite right now. I always listen to the same album on repeat. It's comfort music. I really like her voice. He stares into his lap. Sometimes I feel like the lyrics are about me, he admits. They're just so deep. Like my soul really gets this kind of music. But don't tell anyone, okay? It makes me feel better, thinking that someone knows my pain, even if it's just a dead Earth woman. Sounds deep, man. Dees nods and closes his eyes. Yeah, he replies. I have a lot of time to think. Not like everyone else here. Oh, that's such a beautiful shot. You lie back onto the grass and listen to Dees' music for a while. You reach out tentatively and just link your pinky fingers with Dees, feeling him tense up beside you. He darts you a nervous glance and then looks back up to the sky when he sees you looking back at him. His cheeks go completely red. He doesn't hold your hand, but he doesn't move away either. Oh god, am I flirting with everybody? Oh, the song! It's so beautiful. Aw. You guys will have to let me know who you want me to romance. I'll be down to romance anybody. Pretty much. I don't know who's romanceable, or if I should wait. I don't know. But for now, I think it's time for us to go on an expedition. Survey the plains. Oh, we're here! What's up? Utopia's sorting through stuff the foragers have brought back, putting them into bins to either get analyzed or taken straight to the kitchens. Hey, sweets, she says, not even looking up. You headed out? You and Dees take care of each other out there, okay? She sighs. I've got to get through all this before the day's end, she says. It'll take me all day. Unless you're here to help out? Sure, why not? Utopia lays out an assortment of mushrooms. All right, here's a simple one. Which one of these fellas is poisonous? Pick the right ones. Oh, are those edible? Mushrooms? You got this. You know what kind of mushrooms are served in the canteen, and it's easy to pick them out from the assortment. Great work, sweets! Utopia exclaims, a big smile on her face. You're a regular pig. Don't worry, that's a compliment. On Earth, they used to use pigs to sniff out buried mushrooms in a place called Stardew Valley. Go out there and dig us up some, why don't you? Finish up what you're doing on the survey team, but come back next month and I'll put you with the foragers, she says. You'll be in the Valley of Vertigo. It's one of the best places to forage for wild berries and other edibles. Oh, we could forage in another valley! We gotta do that, we gotta do that, we gotta do that. Oh. Have things reset? I want to see... Can I go this way? Huh. I'm gonna speed through stuff that I've already done before, but if there's something new, I will come back. Oh! New perk! Extra card draw. Draw an extra card at the start of the challenge. Nice! Dees! I knew there would be something over here. Dees and you are surveying together, though he's mostly just throwing rocks at things and seeing what happens. Ugh, this is so boring, he complains. We've seen everything here already. That's true, we did. The other surveyors are going to cool places like the subaqueous swamp, places that are actually dangerous. Yeah, the plains are boring. It's not bad, Dee says, suddenly defensive. I mean, it's really pretty. It's just, I want to go somewhere I can have adventures. You know what I mean, Yabby? Deese goes back to chucking rocks and complaining. We're just here all the time, he says, even though we know everything about it. Utopia says we need to come back every year and take new readings, and quiet here, and pollen in the valley, and we have to be patient because we can't just take stuff without letting nature replenish itself. He sighs, and I mean, I get it, but it's still so boring. I want to explore other places. So do I, honestly. I really want to go to the new valley. Maybe we should... You know what? Let's go. I could probably explore all this, but I'm actually kind of on a time crunch IRL, and I want to forage in the valley. But we're probably going to save that for next time, maybe? So let's go home. This will end the month? Yes, go home. I talked to Deese, that's all I wanted. I'm back. Got more animals, too. Alright, we're in Pollen. Oh no, but that means our freaking dad's gonna be sick again. Ooh, perception level 2. Collectibles respawn faster and more slots are filled. Nice! Hey, Deese. Can I give you, would you like... Heck yeah. Collectible. Dad, are you okay? You can hear Dad sneeze all the way from engineering. It's explosive, like he's trying to scare away predators. He's wiping his nose as you approach, on a handkerchief blotted with shimmering pink. Lately, he's also surrounded by a fine dusting of pink pollen that clings to him wherever he goes. You keep brushing off the glitter. You keep brushing the glitter off things in your quarters. He gives you a hug and then brushes pollen off your shoulder, laughing self-consciously. You haven't heard him laugh much lately. He's been working hard to try and improve the colony's food supply. He's showing signs of malnourishment too, though your mom is worse. You're worried for both of them. Your dad's skin is kind of shiny in patches. He sees you staring and rubs his hand over his arms. Sparkling dust poofs off of him in little clouds, scintillating in the light. Oh yeah, that's a new symptom, he says. Seems harmless, though. You should see Chief Engineer Instance. Your dad waves you off. I will, he says, placatingly. She's as busy as we are these days, though. There's no sense bothering her. He flexes. He's pretty strong, though he's got nothing on your mom. I'm doing fine, really. Your dad sniffles. Gosh, I feel like someone stuffed a whole potato pod up my nose, he says, just like I could poke a stick up there and pop, fresh potato juice. Ah, Dad, gross. He just grins. What? It's true. You follow his gaze out to the fields and to the lands outside the gate. I wonder if the foragers could use an extra hand. No, don't you even think about it. He muses to himself. Yeah, maybe I'll join them out there tomorrow. Neither of your parents are taking proper care of themselves. They're so stressed out from the poor harvest and low food supplies. They try not to let you see it, but you can tell. Maybe your dad is right. A little seasonal illness is nothing compared to the danger of running out of food. I mean, maybe, but if he gets too sick, he's not going to be able to help anyway. What's the point? Alright, let's see. I'm going to go do engineering. Oh! You see a notice on the engineering holoweb. Chief Engineer Instance needs someone to help out with after-school tutoring. Literally anyone who isn't a complete idiot will do, because she's desperate. Please apply. Alright. You tell Dr. Instance you're interested in the job. She looks up from her holopalm like she's just noticed you exist. Yes, you'll do, she says, nodding. The younger, slower kids have trouble keeping up with congruence sometimes. Wow, you're just a delight, aren't ya? You mostly just have to pat them on the back now and then, and stop them from wandering off when they're supposed to be studying. No offense, but anyone with a pulse could do it. You and Seek, I swear. You wait for further instruction. Instance sighs, shooing you away dismissively. You know where the classrooms are. Just come when you're not doing whatever nonsense teenagers do here. All right. Let's see. 5. 4. 2. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so it's only social cards. Got it. What does this do? Oh! Nice! Perfect. We got more engineering. Just what I wanted. Oh no. You're at lunch with your parents, sliced soy cakes and watery broth again. Great. When they put you down their cutlery and look at each other, then you... Yabby, your mom says, there's something we should tell you. We've tried to shelter you from some things, but we think you should know about why we've been working so hard in geophonics. There's a meeting after lunch. I want you to come with us. Okay? You follow your parents to the council room. Mars is also tagged along, and you take a seat near them as your mom and Aunt Anne start to address the council. After Uticott officially calls the meeting, she gestures to your mom. I'm not going to mince words, your mom says firmly. All of our efforts to increase food production in geophonics have failed, especially given the failure of the pixie beans. The destruction of the fields during the last attack put the nail in our coffin. By the end of the year, the colony will run out of food. Oh no! The rest of the council murmurs in concern. You and Mars exchange horrified looks. You've been doomsaying about our food supply for 2 years, Lulu, Rhett questions. Do you mean to say we're past the point of no return? Your mother nods grimly. I'm afraid so. Even with rationing, without securing a Vertumnan food source, our supplies will run out by wet season. She gestures to Anne, whose face is grave. Anne and I have gone over the supplies and come up with food plans. We've crunched the numbers. Your mom sighs and spreads her hands. I'm sorry. Geophonics should have been producing better by now. We should have been able to wean ourselves off soy rations. During wormhole transit, when we lost geophonics in the hull breach, she sighs again. I know I've said it so many times, but our crops just don't grow here. We need those algae tanks. We need microbial soil from Earth. Why weren't we told earlier? Yeah, Mars agrees. Why weren't we told? We have a right to know. We live here too. She stands up and slams her hands on the table. We've been here for 4 years, and we could have been helping this whole time, and all you did was have meetings about it. The council looks at Mars with surprise, then contempt. Uticott chuckles weakly. Imagine being carried for so long and being upset that your feet could not be cut by the rocks. She waves one hand, shaking. Seeing the future is not the privilege of youth. Thank goodness we have them to point out our flaws. Mars sits back down again, confused by Uticott's words, but fuming at her dismissive tone. So what do we do now? Instance asks. Starving to death isn't an option. No, it isn't, your mom replies. We need to secure a food source this year, before our rations run out. We're working double shifts in geophonics, but it's not enough. We need more people planting, tending, and tutoring the soil. We need more hands. I can pull back the surveyors and focus on forage and native plants, Utopia offers. Even the young folks can help. If they've proven themselves around the survey equipment, I'll send out a holo message later. This has been the burden of geophonics for too long, Uticott says. It's time we all step up. For the future. The council nods in agreement. Your stomach rumbles ominously. Oh no. Physical skill increase is reduced by 1. Ah, shit! This isn't good! This is not good at all! We definitely need to forage. Ah, but I don't want to go out now. Maybe I can help in the fields? Because I want to save foraging for next time, even though that's really close to wet. Ah! No relaxing. We can't relax right now. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Mom! Are you alright? You hardly ever see your mom. Ah. She's trying to outwork the famine, it said. I don't know if that's gonna work. Hang on, let's do the tutoring thing just to see. Tutor children. You show up to the class to find congruence teaching a classroom of younger children. Instance is nowhere to be found. In the absence of further direction, you settle in to help the students with their work. After half an hour, Instance pokes her head into the classroom. Oh good, you're already here, she says. I trust you'll be able to handle yourself in all the subjects and with students of all ages. Ask congruence if you need any help. She turns to leave, but stops and turns back at you. Thank you, Yabby, she says, quietly. Since Professor Hal died, well, congruence and myself are poor replacements for him. I'm grateful for your help. I wish I could have saved him. You settle in to help the younger students learn how to use their holopalms to access the HoloNet, Congruence's massive database. Congruence has everything they could ever need. Movies, music, games, novels and comics, a calculator, a timer, an encyclopedia, textbooks, the colony's social media, specialized tools for different jobs like architectural holograms. It's a massively powerful tool and it's in their little hands. They're mostly interested in the games. I can't blame them. Oh, who are you? Some of them understand it less than others. Why do we gotta read about stuff? Nougat whines, pointing dejectedly at her holoscreen. The skin around her newly implanted hologram looks a little red, like she keeps picking at it. I just want to go play. Uh-oh. That looks infected, or here, let me show you something. That looks infected. Take a closer look at Nougat's holopalm implant. The edges where it meets the skin are peeling back and it looks red and puffy. No wonder she's having a hard time concentrating. It looks like it really hurts. You take her to the med bay, put some antibiotic cream on it, and wrap her hand so she starts picking at it. She's excused from this lesson until her implant heals properly, so you spend some time with her afterwards showing her how her holopalm works. The quieter environment of the med bay seems to help her concentrate, and soon she's zipping through Congruence's archives on her own. Looks like you're pretty good at this tutoring business. Heck yeah! Alright, let's see. 5, 5, 4, 3, 3. Perfect. Ooh, and we got more kudos. Alright. We have one more thing, but I know I said that I wasn't gonna relax, but that's exactly what we're gonna do. And why? Is because the next season, we're going out. We're immediately leaving. We don't have much more time. You know what? No. We're gonna forage at least a little bit. Just a little bit. Forage in the valley. Ooh! This is so pretty, but also if we're in danger. Utopia greets you warmly as you muster your first expedition with the foraging team. Yabby, I'm glad you can make it. We need everyone to get out there right now, boosting for our food supplies, ready to sniff out those tasties. Good luck hunting out there, she says, handing you an oversized backpack, more like a basket than a pack. Use your holopalm to identify edible and medicinal plants, and just throw them in here. I'll sort them back at base camp. Oh, and keep on a lookout for creatures. It's pretty peaceful out here in the valley, but even a little bug will get you if you're not careful. Go slow, pay attention to your surroundings. If you're unsure about something, don't approach it. Stay on the path and don't get lost. We don't call it the Valley of Vertigo for nothing. Any questions? Was it finally? No! Will Deese be with me this time? Utopia looks like she's trying not to smile. Nah, Deese is good at finding new things, just not so much the same things over and over. You'll be okay, though, she continues. You won't be alone out there, and you're doing important work. Aw, but I miss Deese. You're about to leave when Utopia snaps her fingers. Hold up, Yabby. We're also investigating some species we might domesticate. Those we'll want to tag and capture. Ideally, we're looking for herbivorous creatures that already live in herds, and either produce something edible or reproduce quick enough that we can slaughter them for meat. If you see anything that fits the bill, tag them and bring them back. Alright, I'll do my best. So yeah, we're definitely, I think... Ooh! We're gonna forage, then next month in the next episode, rest, forage, rest. We're just foraging. Unless we can find something else to do. Let me pick this bobber fruit. Alright, let's... Oh! There's a Fricky! Let's see. You decided to take a shortcut through the jungle to a path you were sure was just ahead, and now you're lost. Everything looks the same here. The plants are too high to see any landmarks, and you swear some of them move around when you aren't looking. You try to check your positioning with your holopalm, but the damn thing isn't working, and won't connect to long-range communications either. Ugh, typical. Utopia did warn you that the comms were flaky out here. You think you can tell north from the position of the two suns, but that's it. Alright, let's orienteer. You climb up a tree and chart a path through the wilderness from above. With that information in your holopalm, navigating the nearest landmark is a breeze. I swear, my perception is like the thing, like, guiding me through this game. Ooh, Fricky! Frickies are carnivores, you think, but the juveniles are too small to take out anything larger than an insect. Not so much the case with this one. The Fricky blocking your path is pretty large, probably about as tall as your waist, and it's growling at you over the carcass of something even bigger, which seems to be missing its head. Yuck. You're not sure if it killed it or scavenged the dead animal, but it's dragged it onto the path and it looks ready to fight you for it. Can we wait for it to leave? Oh, no! You back off and wait. It sits there and gnaws on its animal slowly for hours. It's disgusting. Eventually it rolls over and takes a nap, its many legs kicked up in the air and tummy bulging. You try to sneak by, but it wakes back up with a hiss. Drags the rest of the carcass off into a tree, and you can finally pass. Alright, well that didn't go as good as it could have. Another one! Alright, if you don't get out of my way, I'm gonna fight you. You come across not just one Fricky, but a whole swarm of them. Mostly just baby ones about the size of your head. They're all amassed around a tree, scurrying up and down the trunk. You can see the tree itself under the swarm, and you notice it's the same pale pink as the baby Fricky. Its tentacle-like roots meander a fairly large distance before plundering into the ground. When the Frickies see you approach, they get agitated, and they look hungry. Definitely hungry. Like dozens of hungry, grapefruit-sized pink fairy spiders, the stuff of nightmares. Your pet Galaxy doesn't seem scared at all. I'm gonna fight them. Sorry, Galaxy. I have to do this. 4. 6. 1, 2. No, wait. Alright, +1 to a card. Draw a card, +2 to a card. Oh, 9. 9, 3. 3, oh wait. Haha! Alright, 26, we got this, we got this. 5, 5, 5. 3, 2. Win! Well, that wasn't so bad. You smack a couple of them to the ground and the rest scuttle off into the bows to hide. You puff your chest out bravely and walk on. Sorry, Galaxy. Had to be done. Alright, we're very stressed out. We're not gonna make it much farther. You should head home soon. A feast of berry bushes. Delicate, fluffy-leaved bushes with long blueberries. They look delicious. Let's research them first. Fingers crossed, we could do with some food. Alright, 9. 5, 4. That's good, that's good, that's good. Let's see, 0. 2. 2, 3. And then let's do that. And let's see. 5. 5. I need to get rid of Robo Power. It keeps drawing duplicates and it's obnoxious. 3, 2. Nice! Alright. Your research confirms that these blueberries are edible! Harvest them! You harvest the blueberries by the handful, filling your basket. When you bring them back to Utopia, she cheers! These are her favorite. Here, sweet, she says, tossing you a berry. Have one. They're delicious! Alright. We did our best. We did forage something, which is good. But next time we need to forage more. We only have so much time before wet. And we need to do it as fast as we can. We can't let anyone die. And considering our parents are already malnourished, I'm worried there are some of the people who could die, which is probably the case. This game is... I love this game, but it is also does not show mercy to anybody. I'm worried that pretty much anyone could probably die. But for now, we're gonna end it here, and next time we're gonna forage, forage, forage. We gotta take care of the colony. The colony comes first right now. And maybe we'll find some more pets along the way. Maybe we'll flirt with some people along the way. You let me know. Who should we flirt with, or should I wait a little while? Because I'm pretty sure there are some characters we haven't met yet, like the alien. Let me know. But until then, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourself, ration your food, and have a good day.